folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out OMZ, Oh My Zombies. This is a card game for 3 to 6 players. It's for ages 12 and up, and the average play time is 15 to 25 minutes. Now, it's important to stress that what you're looking at here is a prototype. This game will be seeking funding through the Kickstarter process later this month, May 2019. So it goes without saying that everything that you're about to see here, including the rules, are subject to change. Now, this video is just to quickly complement my written preview that I wrote. I'll put a link to that in the below description. I'll also put a link to the Kickstarter campaign in the below description should you want to check this out after you're done here. So what is this game all about? Well, it's a very simple zombie-themed card game. At the beginning of every game, you're going to shuffle this deck of cards and you're going to deal 5 to each player. On your turn, you're going to draw one from the deck. And then after that enters the action phase. You can either play one of the cards in your hand, or you can draw another card from the deck. At the end of your turn, you have to draw down to a hand limit of 7, and then at the beginning and end of every turn, you also will observe different card effects that may happen. Your ultimate goal is to get 7 checkpoints in front of you in order to win. Now, off to the side here, this would not be visible during a standard game, but I did pull some samples aside just to show you all the different cards that are in the game. We'll start with the zombie cards. These can be played on other players in order to impede their progress. You've got the zombie clown. You cannot have more than 4 cards in your hand at the end of your turn. Zombie grandpa. Each time you draw a card, show it to all players. Zombie pilot. Remove 2 checkpoints from your route when the zombie is removed from your zone, which is your general playing area. The zombie spirit. You cannot escape even if you have a safe house in your route, and so on. Next up, we've got these checkpoints. This is how you win the game. You're going to be playing these in front of you from left to right. And you can put safe houses, which are these cards here, in between in order to safeguard all of the checkpoints to the left of your safe house. So you're going to have checkpoint, checkpoint, safe house, and then you're going to protect those other 2, then more checkpoint, 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 maybe another safe house, and so on. So you're safeguarding checkpoints as you go with your safe house cards that you might draw. So yeah, there's, again, nothing too fancy about these. Some give you 2 checkpoints, some only give you 1, bomb shelter, underground sewer, plane wreck, deserted hospital. If you happen to play 2 of the same kind in a row, like if you put a mini-mart down, and then on a following turn you put another mini-mart right next to it, and you duplicate the checkpoints right next to each other, you get an additional action phase. So you can either, again, take another card, or you can play a card. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, all the different... Now, these aren't all of them, but these are most of them that are in the deck here. And then you've got these action cards. There's actually 2 kinds of action cards according to the rulebook. There's action cards that you can play on your turn as part of the normal play, or there are like special action cards that you can play on someone else's turn. But I think there's a typo either with the rulebook or with the cards themselves. Super Deny is one of the examples of I think it was a quick action card. It had 2 exclamation points in the graphic in the rulebook, and this one only has 1. So either the developer got rid of just the super action, I guess the descriptor, and just made all of them 1 exclamation point action cards, or it's just a typo and there really should be 2 exclamation points here on these cards. Either way, this card effect says stop any player from playing a card at any time, discard the card. This card cannot be denied. So yeah, there's going to be cards among these action cards that can be played on other players' turns. Others you have to play on your own turn. Normally they will help you or hurt others in various ways. Then you've got these charms. These will help you out for the most part. Blessed Charm, stack this card over a zombie to cancel its effects. The Priest, place this card over a checkpoint to give it an additional effect of a safe house. Robot Arm, steal 1 card randomly from any player hand and add it to yours at the start of your turn. Talisman, you cannot play any zombies from your hand. Golden Goose, draw 1 additional card at the start of your turn. Lucky Bone, and so on. And that is, for the most part, the gist of Oh My Zombies, OMZ. Again, you're going to be continuing clockwise order, taking turns, trying to be the first player to get 7 checkpoints in front of them, and the first player to do that wins the game. Like I said, this game will be available on Kickstarter later this month, May 2019, should you wish to check it out for yourself. There's a link to both my preview and the Kickstarter page in the below description. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.